beautiful, and welcome to the Prosperous World. So, how do you know when a client is ready to invest in your coaching offers? When you're selling high-ticket coaching offers or high-end coaching packages? When she moves fast, without excuses, she raises her hand to ask for the sale, and then she sells herself into your coaching offer. But this implies that you have properly disqualified everyone else and that your messaging is speaking directly to the person. I'm going to share 3 or 4 ways where you know for sure this is not your client, where you up-level your own boundaries so that you work only with clients that you are aligned and connected to their solutions or their outcomes or results, okay? A lot of times when I'm listening to a sales conversation from one of my clients, I will hear words that tell me that this client is the wrong client for this coach. And how do I know that? When a client is not clear on her problem, her desire, or her challenge, or the opportunity, she's not your client. And why do I say this? It might seem harsh, but if you ask a client what she wants, and she cannot articulate the thing that she wants, even with your support, she's not your client because she's pretending not to know. Stop attracting having sales conversations with and working with clients who pretend not to know. When a client who wants to work with you comes into a sales conversation with you, she brings the part of her that already knows. You see, when you start to engage with a 7-year-old girl inside of her who pretends not to know because mommy, daddy, or the guardian somehow gave her something to help her know when she was 7, she's playing a game. She's not connected to that outcome, result, or desire that she tells you she wants. So she's going to play the I don't know game. Personally, when I started coaching and people would do this in a sales conversation, I would ask them, well, who would know? Who should I ask what you want? Can we call them so they can tell me what you want? And then they would automatically know. So you're not there to play games. If they don't know what they want, it's going to be an uphill battle to co-create the outcome or result with them, because how they be in the sales conversation is how they be in the coaching relationship. Okay? You be the same everywhere. So if they pretend not to know, that's a no-no for you. Okay? Up-level your boundaries. The second thing is connection. What do I mean by that? When they talk about the challenge or the problem or the desire or the opportunity, like it's somebody else's problem and not theirs. I used to see this a lot when I was coaching divorce coaches, business coaching divorce coaches. And they would work with clients who would talk about the problem or the opportunity or desire like it was their spouses or it was somebody else. And they had no direct connection to the thing they said they wanted to create, because the other person has to be fixed first and then they could create this thing. So when a client is detached from her outcome or her result or the solution, whether it's smoking, quit smoking, lose the weight, have the baby, get married, get out of a bad marriage, whatever it is, make 100K months, she needs to be connected to the outcome of the results. The third thing is accountability and responsibility. When you're selling high-ticket coaching offers, it's all about radical accountability and 100% responsibility to co-create the outcome or results with the coach. You're not responsible for dragging your client to a greatness. You're not responsible for doing the work. My personal trainer doesn't do my squats for me. He doesn't do my whatever it is for me. I get to do it because I want the results. You don't get to do the work for the client. So here's the thing. When a client's in a conversation with you and they don't take responsibility or accountability for the work they will be doing with you, or they blame the last coach for the results they did not get, in a way that supposed you to know that this person would never see until she's ready that she's responsible for her life. So if they're not ready to participate in their lives, sales call and I hear them start to negotiate on the price. Like, well, I mean, it's kind of expensive. That's a no-no. There's no discussion of price because I've been qualified already. My price is on my website. It's on the patented sales application form. It said on there, check this box if you're going to come on here and you have the investment or you're willing to afford the investment or create it or you're resourceful. So we have no conversation about bargaining or the investment to work with me because you've already crossed that bridge and you've been disqualified. And it sounds harsh, but it's not. Because the moment you start to negotiate on the price, it's the moment you start to sell shrimp. You're selling an investment. It's an investment in their life, their relationship, or their business. And the ones who come on the sales conversation must be willing to afford it or pay for it or find a way to do it. If not, there's another coach that is perfect for them. They could even pay by the hour. So hold your ground, up-level your boundaries, because when you do that, you will only work with clients that are your best fit coaching clients. And everyone else will find the best coach for them who's willing to do whatever and roll over backwards to please them so they can have clients. And you will never have to work with a client you don't want to work with again, but you need to be the one who raises your boundaries because you don't need the headache. It's your expertise, your training, your skills. Work with the people that God has put you here to work with. Don't go looking for trouble. And don't attract trouble. Let me know how this lands for you.